Alright, how's it going everybody? Today we're going to be doing a video with the Exalted Truth hand cannon. This is the roll that I got my hands on this yesterday, the 25th. It's Perfect Float, Eye of the Storm. I've gotten a couple of rolls with this in the past, mainly because I saw that it had under-over in the third column, and some fairly decent fourth column perks. And I was mainly going for it to try and be a overshield deleter. However, I ended up getting this, and since I know that all weapons, all primary weapons, are getting a 15% reduction in how much flinch they deal, this will essentially give you 100% flinch resist after whatever update it is that change goes into effect. So, getting this roll, I was like, okay, you know what? That's effectively 100% flinch resist in today's sandbox. In the new sandbox, it will be effectively 100%, because the maximum amount of flinch resist you can achieve on this hand cannon is around 88%. So you add 15% on top of that, you reach 100%. So you shouldn't take flinch when you're using this with its max flinch resist, which I believe you need to use Rally Barricade and a not even 10 resilience either to get that. So about 6 resilience should get you about 88%. So going forward, this hand cannon should take minuscule amounts of flinch. And Eye of the Storm, when you get low health, it also helps improve your accuracy, so even then, if you do get flinched off by a little bit, you'll still hit the headshot. But with that being said, that's kind of my rambling done. Mods here, kind of my standard setup, and then aspects and fragments, and there you are. Alright, and then a couple things here. I do have a Discord, link to that will be down below. It's a fairly active little group. If you'd like to come jump in and say hi, I do want to eventually get community kind of events going, but the more the merrier, and the more people we have, the more filled out those events can be, and you get to help me kind of decide what we want to do for those. And then with that being said, moving on, my question to you guys is, what do you guys think of the Exalted Truth? Do you still have a roll of it? Do you have an adept of it? Let me know down in the comments below what perks you use. Do you think it will be something you maybe try out going into that new flinch change whenever that does drop? Let me know. And with that being said, it was a Jav 4 game. I believe we got 26 kills. And I'll put you into the gameplay now. Have a good one. Alright, we got Javelin 4. I guess Bungie just wants me to use this hand cannon on a map I've already played it on. We'll go with that. Alright, so, as you probably know from the intro, Perfect Float with Eye of the Storm makes it really consistent. However, it'll be even more consistent going into the light update when it gets a pseudo buff by gaining more flinch, or less flinch. Because with that update, we're getting 15% flinch from all primary sources. Which means that this weapon will be able to take flinch like a boss. So if you're not already kind of keeping an eye on it and paying attention to it, you should definitely go probably focus for a couple this weekend. Hopefully we might even see it come back as an adept, maybe next, or in the next update with the final shape. We'll have to wait and see. Alright. There we go. I mean, we'll take it. Puts us closer to the gunfight now. Unfortunate for me there. There we go. Also something that, if you've been paying attention to the TWABs recently, is that this archetype, or the 140 archetype, is getting a slight damage change as well. Not enough to make it anything crazy, but enough to change it up and actually probably make them worth your time. Especially the explosive payload hand cannons, because at the moment they don't 3-tap, they 4-tap. Unfortunate, because my slide's not going through properly, and so I'm kind of just short-stopping every now and then. Like right there. Which is kind of preventing me from getting into the fights the way I want to, because I want to be sliding out into the gunfight. However, Bungie just kind of said no, and prevents me from doing so. That was a nasty direct impact there. We take that. Alright. There we go. Nice little slide there. I'm not going to be able to win that gunfight, so I'm going to go and try and get away from it. Unfortunate he threw the trip mine, but we threw the melee there and got a nice little kill from a distance. Throw that. See if anybody's there. If not, oh well. That should zone them off a heavy for a bit, which is perfectly fine. Oh, that's the Trials Glaive. I didn't think about that. There we go. Can't quite fight that one, so I'm just gonna kind of wait and peek out again in a moment here. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, look at that. Spawned up next to him here. Missed my last shot there, that's fine. I just didn't want him to get in there and out of there for free. The stairs on the left side there? Cerberus, huh? I'll take it. Bad decision on my part. But I figured if he was in there, I might as well give it a try. Alright, we'll grab those orbs, get my super. Get stuck on the teammate almost. We live just barely. Unfortunately, the enemy comes in from behind us. We're gonna fight scouts now, yeah? Most unfortunate there. Kinda hoping to win that. But I did not. There we go. Don't have enough for special ammo yet, but I think depending on what we can get done here, if I can slide, we might be able to do something there. Unfortunately, we did not get to slide. 2 zones versus their 1. There we go. There's another one there. Quite a bizarre little encounter there. And I think, unfortunately, that is a loss, but it wasn't bad. It was a fairly well-played game. I'm curious what the kills were that game. Alright, and 26.